Good morning, students. Let's continue with our journal entries. In today's class, we will be dealing with different kinds of bank transactions and what would be the journal entry for different kind of banking transaction. So we have when cash is deposited into bank. So when cash is deposited into bank, who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. And what is going out of business? Cash is going out of business. So what will be the entry? Bank account debited to cash account. Next we have when cash is withdrawn from bank. So when we are withdrawing cash from bank, what are we getting? We are getting cash. And from whom are we getting? Credit the giver. So we will be debiting cash account and crediting bank account. Next, when check, draft, etc. received from the customers are deposited into the bank on the same day. So say for example, you have a party of Mr. A who paid you by check rupees 500. Say for example on 1st April. And on the same day, you're depositing the check of Mr. A to bank. So who is the receiver here? Bank is the receiver. And who has paid us the check? Mr. A has paid us the check. So it will be bank account debited to customer's personal account. Next we have when check, drafts, etc. received from the customers are not sent to the bank on the same day. So if it is not sent on the bank to the same day, so we will be having check in hand which will be debited to customer's personal account. Next, on the date when above check drafts are sent to the bank. Say for example, you got a check on 1st April but you are depositing into the bank on 4th April. So whichever day you deposit, the entry will be who is the receiver, bank account debited to check in hand account. So you had a check and you're depositing that into the bank. Next, when a customer directly deposits the amount in a bank account, so who is the receiver? Bank account is the receiver and whose check? Customer's personal account. So bank account debited to customer's personal account. Next, when a check previously deposited in the bank is dishonored. Say for example, you deposited this check on 4th April, but it is dishonored. Dishonored matlab, there can be various reasons for dishonoring, that is cancelling of the check, the amount in the personal customer's account will not be enough or the check may be bounced, etc. So when the check is dishonored, what will be the entry? So when the check is dishonored, what will be the entry? It will be the reverse entry, that is customer's personal account debited to bank account. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ है? First customer ने आपको check दिया, so we deposited in the bank to customer's personal account, right? But जो check amount रहता है वो same day credit होता है क्या बैंक में? No, it gets credited or the check gets cleared after 2 days. So what happens उन 2 दिन में अगर हमारा check dishonor हो गया, so what will be the entry? We would be reversing the same. Customer personal account debited to bank account because बैंक में कोई पैसा ही नहीं आया, so bank is the giver. Clear? Next. When a check is received from a customer and discount is allowed to him, and if the check is deposited on the same day, so what are we getting? Bank account will be debited because we are getting money. We are allowing the discount. So discount allowed is an expense, so we'll be debiting that to customer's personal account. Next, in case the above check is dishonored, the discount allowed to the customer will be withdrawn. So it will be the opposite of check deposited entry. Next, when payment is made by issue of a check. So when you are giving check to somebody, so what will be the entry? Personal account debited to bank account. Whose personal account? The proprietor's personal account. When expenses are paid by check, expenses account to bank account. When cash is withdrawn from the bank for the personal use of the proprietor, it will be drawings account to bank account. Next, when interest is charged by the bank, so it is an expense, so interest account to bank account. When interest is allowed by the bank, it is an income, bank account to interest received account. When bank charges some amount for the services rendered by the bank charges will be debited to bank account. Clear? So let us work out the problem. Past journal entries for the following. Paid into bank for opening a current account. So we are paying money to bank account. So who is receiving? Bank is the receiver. So bank account debited to cash account. Next we have goods purchased and paid by check. It is purchases. We have not paid by cash. We have paid by check. So it will be purchases account debited to bank account. Next, cash sales rupees 40,000. Out of this, rupees 30,000 is deposited into bank. So there was cash sales. So what is the entry for cash sales? Cash to sales. Sales amount is 40,000. But they have said 30,000 is deposited in bank. So cash account debited, bank account debited to sales account. Bank will be how much? 30,000. Why 30,000? Because deposited into bank is 30,000. Cash will be 10,000. This is a compound entry. Next we have withdrawn for private use. It is drawings to cash. Withdrawn from bank for private use. Drawings to bank. Next is it is withdrawn from bank. So what is coming in? Cash is coming in. How is it coming in? आप बैंक गए अपने बैंक से पैसे withdraw किए. So what are you getting in hand? Cash. So cash to bank account. Last entry, placed on fixed deposit account at bank by transferring from current account. So we are transferring from current account to fixed account. So what will be debited? Fixed deposit will be debited by whom? To bank. So fixed deposit debit to bank account. So write down journal entries. Draw the format. Date, particulars, LF, date, particulars, LF, amount debited and amount credited. So what is the first date? 1st March 2016. Paid into bank. So who is the receiver? Bank account debited to cash account. Our bank account is personal, real or nominal account? It is a personal account. So what is the rule? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So who is receiving here? Bank is receiving. 25,000 debit, 25,000 credit. What is the narration? Cash deposited into bank. Next, on 5th March, purchases and paid by check. So purchases account debited to bank account. 10,000 debit, 10,000 credit. What is the narration? Goods purchased and paid by check. Next, 8th March, cash sales and 30,000 deposited into bank. So if they had given only cash sales, it would be cash to sales. But they have said that we deposited 30,000 into bank. So cash account debited, bank account debited to sales account. Cash will be 10,000, bank will be 30,000 and total sales is 40,000. What is the narration? Cash sales. Next is drawings. So drawings account debited to cash account. What is the narration? amount withdrew for personal use, 5,000 debit, 5,000 credit. Next it is withdrew from bank from private use. So 12th March. So it is drawings account debited to bank account. It is 4,000 debit, 4,000 credit. What is the narration? Amount withdrew from bank for personal use. Next we have withdrawn from bank. So we withdrew from bank. What is coming in? Cash account debited to bank account. Bank से पैसे जा रहा है. So who is the giver? Bank is the giver. 12,000 debit, 12,000 credit. What is the narration? Amount withdrew for office use. Next, what is the last entry? Transfer from current account to fixed account. So what will be debited? Fixed deposit account debited to bank account. 20,000 debit, 20,000 credit. Write down the narration. Amount transferred from current account to fixed deposit account. Please write down the full form and not short forms. Then what is the total at the end? Debit is 1,16,000, credit is 1,16,000. So clear? Next side heading, write down opening entry. Under that write down a journal entry by means of which the balances of various assets, liabilities and capital appearing in the balance sheet of the previous accounting period are brought forward in the books of current accounting period is known as opening entry. So what is the accounting period? It is from 1st April to 31st March. So on every 31st March, we will be having different balances of assets, liabilities and capital. So that balances we will be getting forward again on 1/4 of the next year. So these balances are known as opening entry, which is to be written in the form of journal entry. In this case, what happens? We will be debiting all the assets and crediting all the liabilities and capital. So let me give you an example for the same. We have assets, cash 8,000, bank balance 20,000, stock 54,000, debtors, Ashok, Pawan, Vivek, machinery, and we have liabilities. So what will be the journal entry for this? It is nothing but cash account debited, bank account debited, stock account debited, debtors account debited, cash is 8,000, 20,000 is bank, 54,000 is stock. Ashok's account debited. How much is Ashok? 54,000. 12,000. Then we have Pawan, 15,000. Vivek, 20,000. Machinery, 60,000. Then what else do we have? Two creditors, it is credited how much? 20,000. That is 13,000 plus 7,000. And to capital, how much is it? 2 lakh. Right? So what is the total of credit? It is 2,20,000. And what is the total of debit? So these are our debtors. So credit side total is 2,20,000, and what is the debit side total? 8,000 plus 80,000 plus 54,000 plus 12,000 plus 15,000 plus 20,000 plus 60,000. That is 1,89,000. So credit side total is more than the debit side total. So whatever balancing figure we get, we will be writing as goodwill. In bracket, balancing figure debited, that will be 31,000. In bracket, you can write 2,20,000 minus 1,89,000. Why is it so? Because as I've already told you, your debit should always be equal to credit, and if it is not equal, the balancing figure will be brought down as intangible asset. This is how you record the opening entry. So clear? So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.